And there we go. What's up, folks? What's up? My name's Sebastian Bleak, and we are off the clock with Mr. Justin Brown. How's it going, bro?
Oh, it's going. It's going pretty good. Not
Yeah.
too bad. Just got off.
Get off. What's up? You been embroidering stuff all day?
Yes, sir.
Man,
You know.
I want some embroidery done too, bro. I want some puffy.
Hey,
You still do
let's
puff?
do it. Yes, sir.
Man, hook me up, man. I need some Dickie shirts done. I need all kind of stuff. I love embroidery. Like,
Hell yes.
every time I rock a shirt, they got like embroidery on it or like a jacket with SB on it. People like come up and want to touch it. They're like, "Damn, where'd you get this done?" Like it's like $10. Man, do it.
Hell yeah.
Do it. Get you some.
Exactly.
Man, how's it going, bro? You feeling good?
I'm good. I'm good.
Long day?
Just chill. Yeah, long day. Oh my.
But you always
It's all
seem
good.
up. You always seem with your spirits up, man. So that's cool. I'm gonna steal some of your Pokemon powers today.
Cool.
All
Cool.
right.
Respect.
Right on, right on. So, man, today we yapping in Illustrator.
Nice.
Your request is being granted right now. Do you realize that? You understand that?
Yeah.
I mean, cause dude, last week I was like, "What do you want to talk about?" And you're like, "Fuck, you were with it."
Cool.
So, yeah, 3D extrusion with text in Adobe Illustrator. And just a couple steps to go with it, man. It's editing the extrusion so you get the extrusion to look just right. But then you go back and edit some text. And then I want to show you how to access it from the appearance panel and stuff like that. Is that cool?
Nice.
And
Yeah.
then just to warn you, bro, I'm going to ask you what your highlights were for this week, man, because we've been on a lot. So
All
we've been
right.
doing a
All
lot
right.
this week. So I want to see what you were feeling the most.
Cool. Cool.
All right, dude. So here I've got some basic text. Of course, SB, Sebastian Bleak. You know, the only letters I know. But yeah, man. So you select your artwork, right? And
Uh-huh.
over here at the top, effect, 3D. Actually, have you used this before, man? You said you used it for a mock-up one time, right?
Yes. I used
Alright.
it for a mock-up. I did it the longest way I could.
Okay. Yeah, okay. But what about like for lettering and stuff like that? Have you ever tried it?
No, not
Okay.
for letters, actually.
Cool. Well, it's this guy over here, extrude and bevel.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I should do a bevel thing one time. I did a thing where you bevel your text using this
Mhm.
3D feature, and it's been a pretty popular video for mine,
Nice.
for my YouTube channel. All right, so you check out this window,
Uh-huh.
see what's going on. Anything crazy
Yeah.
stand out to you?
All of it?
All right, cool. Any of it scare you?
Um, if I've never used it before, I would say yes.
Yeah, but you
A
good now.
lot of it.
You a pro now. You a pro now. You
Not
good.
pro yet, but I understand it a little bit better now. So,
Well, I guess like if you work with depending on how you work, then different parts of it are gonna probably be easier for you to use. What I mean by that is, if you're probably more artistic and stuff like that, you're gonna want to play around with this cube here.
right.
If you're more about precision, you probably want to deal with these numbers over here. But the first thing you want to do is actually come down here to the bottom.
Uh-huh.
Notice this preview box is unchecked, right?
Yeah.
And I think that's kind of like an old school feature, but it's still pretty useful. What happens is they used to start off with these functions turned off, basically. Click on it to activate it, because like, imagine if your computer can't handle
Right.
that processing power. So like, it's kind of just a safety precaution, dude. Because imagine you go in there, try a 3D, and then your computer gets hung up. And then you like,
That was so.
and you throw this out the window or something. So to prevent people from throwing their laptops out the window, they turn this preview thing off. So anyway, that's the first thing you want to do, and check that out, man. Boom, I'm already done. I made a logo. Ooh, I'm a designer now. What's up? Give me some money. But like, but that's the first thing you want to do, so you can see what you got. And what I was saying earlier is that like, you notice parts of this light up, right? And you're affecting different sections. So this red one, boop, I'm just gonna be going up and down. All right. Over here with this green, side to side. All right. What else we got? What other ones? Anyway, you can play around with all the different edges. Here we go. Boom. And spin it this way. All right. The cool thing is it locks it in to that specific like rotation that you're going into. If you grab one of these sides, you can pretty much spin it around anywhere.
Nice.
You see what I mean? So like, look at this S, the SB. Here, I'm just gonna lock it into this section, but look how I'm rotating it. All right. I'm not moving any of the other positions. Like, let's say, I don't know. It's just another way to look at it. So grab this face, move things around, or grab one of the corners, and you start making a little bit more of like a precise edit right there.
Nice.
Now, if this stuff gets all crazy, do you remember how to reset this?
No.
All right, cool. Michael actually brought that up when he was doing his 3D demo. Shout out to Michael. Michael Mondragon from Nerdy Connections. What up? But let's say you start making too many changes in here. Like, nah, I want to go back to what I have from the start. Over here on the bottom right where it says cancel, hover over that and hold down the Alt key on a PC. It's Option on a Mac. And that's going to allow you to reset this 3D function. So click on it, boom, and then you get back to where you started from.
Nice.
Cool. I like that because it'll give you a chance to play around with it, and then you don't have to get scared because you could always come back home. You know what I mean?
Right. Exactly.
And you'll be good. All right. So let's see. Over here, actually the top portion. Michael mentioned this one as well. I use this all the time. He said a lot of people in his experience don't use it, so I guess I'm one of the few. Click on this drop-down menu, and they're basically presets for your positioning.
Nice.
You ever use this?
Yeah.
Is this something you're familiar with? All right, cool. Like these top ones, I don't know. These should probably be lower because look, if you go, I don't know, front, like nothing happened. Nah. But it's just it looks like 3D went away, right? But it's just you're looking dead at it. You're just like right here. Let's see. I keep forgetting you can't see me. All right, that's the back. But like these aren't as exciting. Let me see. Maybe top. That's cool because you can see the extrusion here.
You.
That's pretty dope. It's not much difference from the bottom.
Right.
But anyway, these right here, this section starts getting exciting for me. Boom, front. And I'll just cycle through them real quick so you can see the different ones that are available.
Hell yeah.
Like it's on the ground, dude. It's laying down on the floor. That's pretty dope.
Lay flat.
That's pretty
Hell
dope.
yeah.
Now it's on the roof. It's like Spider-Man. Anyway, these are all cool. So play around with those. Because honestly, man, like a lot of these are going to work.
True.
Oh, here come the feds. I don't even hear 'em. They coming. But what do you call it? All right, so play around with these guys. Also, you have these little spinning wheels, and they, when you hover over it, it tells you exactly what it's for. So this is for the x-axis. But the reason I don't use these as much is check this out. Click and drag. You don't get a preview.
All right.
All right, so I don't use that as much as I use this guy over here because I could actually get an idea of what's going on here.
True.
Let me turn this music down a little bit. There we go. All right, so what I end up using these for is if I know like the specific angles that I need. Like a lot of times tutorials might provide you with some, or maybe you're working with multiple 3D objects and you want them to have the same look. Then you'd want to match those numbers up. Another way to do it is just hover over the value, and I'm gonna use my scroll wheel. I kind of like that because this feels like I'm getting a preview as I go.
Nice.
You know what I mean? Where the other one, as I click and drag, I have to wait. Once I release, that's when I'll get to see it.
All right. Okay.
So just different ways to play with it. This is me, like, this is my sweet spot of precision and just kind of like tinkering.
Nice.
Perspective, you start kind of warping it. It kind of like changes the camera angle on it. So here, let me just give you an extreme version. See, it's like, whoa.
Oh yeah.
Whoa. It's just warping it out. You're just warping the camera angle there. I'm gonna leave it set to 0. Just keep things basic. Let's see. All right, extrusion depth. Currently it's set to 50 points. And then the same thing, man. You can play around with the scroll wheel. So you can start adding the value you need. There you go.
Nice.
It just starts getting chunkier. Let's see. What I was gonna show you too is if you look at it from the bottom or the top, this is a good way to actually get like a visual of how thick it's gonna be.
Yeah.
Let's see. All right, and that's it, man. Pretty much, I made my new logo or whatever you want to call it, and I'm done. So I'm gonna click OK, and I'm set, right?
Yeah.
But then the homie Justin says he wants one too. So let's see. What do you call it? You could just edit it because it's live text.
Nice.
Over here in the appearance panel,
Uh-huh.
turn it off, turn it back on.
Ooh.
That way you can actually see what you're dealing with, you know?
Nice.
Now, for Justin, boom.
Oh,
That's your name,
shit.
Justin. That's your name.
Yeah, it is.
There you go, bro. Look, and it's
Well.
shrinking. Why is it doing that?
Keyboard shortcut.
There you go. I was trying to scare you. I wanted you to think it was possessed.
You would.
But alright, so that's pretty cool. I like that because, I mean, dude, this looks so 90s right now. I'm kind of
I
embarrassed.
love it.
But
I love it.
I'm gonna put that on a t-shirt. But I don't know. I like playing around with that a little bit. I probably wouldn't do too much like crazy text like this with a huge extrusion, but
Right.
it works out good if you're gonna do like a subtle offset or something like that. Now, this is an editable effect. So
Okay.
if you look at this and you're like, oh, I kind of went too far with it, man. I don't want to have that huge extrusion. The first thing I would think to do is go to Effect, 3D, and then Extrude and Bevel, right? But then you get this warning.
Oh, shit.
Because what you're trying to do is apply an effect, a 3D effect on a 3D effect.
So you're trying to get 6D, 9D.
Oh, man, I'm getting greedy over here, yeah. Try to get that 6D, bro. You don't even know about that. Pause. All right, let's see. All right, let's see. She got strange, right? It got a little weird. All right, let's see. Let's see. Apply new effect. I wonder what'll happen here. Let's see. Preview. I'm probably gonna break it right now. Let's look at that. It threw a little. That's pretty cool, actually.
No.
Dang, I'm 3D'ing my 3D. Hey, that's pretty cool though, cause it's like I think it's like right behind it.
That's sick.
That is sick,
Two-tone.
bro. What if I move one? Does the other one go with it? Oh man, my processor's like, what? What are you trying to do? Like seriously, it didn't even try it. Let's see. Yeah. See, does it update? It's thinking. It's more. Hey, it's trying. That's crazy, man. Maybe somebody smarter than me could do something really interesting with that. But I'm gonna back out of that.
Oh,
Get back on the point. What really is going on is if you want to come back and edit that 3D effect,
Uh-huh.
you go back into the appearance panel because this is where you manage all your live effects. Click on this link, and then it brings up that specific 3D adjustment.
Nice.
But you got to make sure you turn a preview on, and then you see the one you were working with. Now I'd probably back off on this a lot. Let's see. Something like this. Like really, dude. Let me see. Face front. Dude, add like a little bit of an extrusion. Let's go with like, I don't know, 10, somewhere around there. Tab over, and then just give it like a subtle one, dude. Let's see. Let's add some more extrusion, see what happens. There we go.
Yeah.
Something like that looks cool. And then, in the upcoming week or something, I'm gonna start covering the more options, cause dude, Michael showed me some cool stuff with this.
Yeah, he did.
I like it. Here we go. Just want to adjust this light real quick. Shine some light on you, bro. You feel it?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, let me get rid of this. Click OK. And boom, just something subtle. I wouldn't really go too crazy with this stuff. And then, man, maybe next time I'll show the bevel and emboss trick. Show you how that works. But yeah, man, that's all I wanted to cover for this one. Let me see. It was the appearance panel. Yeah, man. And then, yeah, you got any questions on that? Is there anything that like I missed or that you want to see again?
No.
You good?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm good.
You're already pretty familiar with it anyway. So, and then plus Michael's demo covered a bunch of stuff. So,
True.
so that
True.
he put me on game with so much that day.
Right.
But all right, dude, what's up? So I was gonna ask you, man. Recap the week for me, bro. We were on here with But Michael and Carlos,
Yeah.
tell me some highlights, man.
Okay. So I'll start off with Michael. That was the first presentation of the day, if you
Yep.
will.
Yep.
So, like you were saying, he blew your mind. He blew my mind. I didn't know you could map the art while in the 3D panel, I guess you would call it.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, I used to always apply one of those custom presets
Mm-hmm.
to like my artboard, and I would do it for like however many artboards I needed.
Yep.
And then at the end, I would just combine them and pray that it fit together.
Yep.
Most of the time it did, especially if you just use the presets. But there were those times where it just didn't match. But seeing that you can actually map the art while in the 3D panel was mind-blowing to me. He also showed that you can rotate it after you have the art mapped, which is mind-blowing.
Yeah.
Adding lighting to it, that's another feature. I would usually make my mock-up in Illustrator, take it to Photoshop, and then add light, but didn't know you could do that in
That makes sense,
Illustrator.
though. That makes sense. I feel you. I can see why you would do that.
Yeah, so I was like, all right, I can do it all in Illustrator now. So that was amazing.
Yeah, I like the
Great.
3D mapping a lot, man, because like it's actually been there for a while, and I didn't really mess with it too much. But like, I mean, you used it for mocking stuff up, and I think that's like a great use for it. Because I mean, imagine like if I don't know, like do people still buy Blu-rays or something like that? I don't know. But books, whatever, like some kind of flat surface, round surface. I saw somebody mock up an iPhone. I thought that was pretty cool. Michael mocked up, what was it, a book? I think he did, right? It was a book.
A book and a ball after, but
Yeah, that was dope. What about that? What'd you like about that?
The fact that seamless patterns actually mean stuff. I looked at the ball in a different perspective. Since I was like a little kid, I always wanted to create these elaborate illustrations, and the pattern that he used resembled that kind of pattern that I always tried to draw. So the fact that you could add that to just a circle, half circle,
Yeah.
and make this crazy psychedelic art, I was mind blown. I was like, so I don't really have to sit there and draw all of it out. I could just find a pattern. But still, that was fantastic. I was just like, mind blowing.
Yeah, I love that, man. I mean,
Yes.
this dude,
Patterns, man.
and then just being able to map the art. So you get some artwork here, click on map art, and then you add the artwork right here from your symbols. Like, that was so cool, man. Like, I don't have anything loaded, so I can't really show you anything cool, but that was really cool watching them being able to do that.
Yeah, that was fantastic. I was like, oh my god.
And we got clips on the Twitch thing, so make sure you check those out.
Yeah, check out the clips. And next, I'll go to Carlos's presentation
Yep.
with Photoshop 1.
Yeah. Was that weird?
It was so weird in a good way.
Yeah.
It was like, to me, it reminded me of Photoshop mixed with, what is it, Microsoft Paint that comes on the PCs.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, all right, what? It's insane how much, I guess, privilege that we have now in Photoshop compared to then. Like,
Absolutely.
you couldn't make mistakes back then.
Absolutely.
And it makes me have so much more respect for people who are older, people who've gone through that process. It kind of makes me mad too, because we don't have to do that now. That's so hands-on. That's the kind of stuff I love.
Yeah.
I would love
I want to go
to
back.
work in that kind of environment. I kind of would hate it too, because like, screw up one time, it's done. But the fact that you can't really just like copy and paste and undo it, that's I love it. I love it. That's crazy.
Yeah, man, it's bare bones Photoshop. It was a great history lesson for me. I really, yeah, like you said, I got a new appreciation for the tools we got already,
Right.
and it also made me want to go back and look at some of those core tools more, like calculations, jump into channels more. Because, dude, if you master the core ones, the rest of it's cake, man. You know what I mean?
All
Like,
right.
yeah, it makes everything else so much easier. Like the any tool they've added since then is pretty much so that like to make it easier for people to use. So if you master
Right.
the hardest ones, or the ones that I guess are more intimidating or not as intuitive or whatever, you can really go far with it. It was dope, man. It was dope to watch that. What was it, like 8-bit?
Definitely. I was like 8-bit making shadows with fucking channels. Like,
Dude, I forgot about that. How long did it take him to do a drop shadow?
oh my god. How many steps was it? It was like 15 steps.
Dude, he said they threw a party when layers made it to Photoshop, man. They threw a party, man. That was crazy.
Insane.
If y'all don't know what I'm talking about, go watch in the videos thing. That'll be up for a bit. Go to videos and watch Carlos's history lesson on Photoshop version 1.
It's a must watch. It's a must watch. It's amazing. I loved it. Oh my god.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, anytime anybody like tells me anything bad about Photoshop from now on, I want them to check out that video.
Right? Like Photoshop does everything now.
You know?
Everything. It also makes me appreciate like Photoshop. It's not really catered to one person. It's catered to a bunch of individual people,
Dude.
and like you pretty much can do what you want now.
Yeah.
Back then, you had to know what you were doing. You wouldn't just pick up Photoshop for no reason.
Yeah.
You had to know.
Yeah, actually,
Like-
you said that. You said, I remember during the thing, you were like, dude, it was a professional tool, like a super pro tool.
You gotta be pro.
Yeah,
Like,
you had to be pro to
fucking
use
pro.
that tool. God, yeah, man, it is crazy. I was gonna say something, I totally forgot. Nah, because I was blown away, but you were saying about like about the tools being added on there. I don't know, I forgot, I lost it now. But anyway, man, it did give me a new appreciation for it. I feel like I can't complain, man. I can't complain about it at all. I saw somebody, I forgot if it was in a tweet or something, and this basically they were like, can you tell me why Photoshop's such a crap tool? And I'm just like, dude, watch my video, bro. Like Carlos shows you, he's gonna make you appreciate.
Right? Like, oh my. And the fact that some PCs, or you only can get it on Mac, right? You couldn't get it on PC.
Version 1 was only for Mac. I think version 2 point something was for PCs.
Yeah. And then he said some people didn't even have preview buttons back then.
Yes.
What? What?
Yeah, so
And
your
that-
machine
that-
had to
that
have,
broke.
your machine had to have a specific, I don't know, amount of memory, I guess, or processing power to be able to handle it.
Crazy.
Not anybody could mess. It was crazy, dude. Not being able to see the adjustments as you make them, it was weird. I don't know.
That's intense.
But yeah, man. So like, would you want to see something like that again?
I would love to see something like that again. That was fantastic.
Because
That was
yeah,
fantastic.
he's teasing me right now about him coming on to be able to show us maybe Illustrator 1. And I'm like,
What?
please, Carlos, come on and show it to me. Whenever you're ready, bro. I know you're a busy man. Please come on and show me that.
Alright. That would be fantastic.
I don't know why that didn't come into mind. Like, he showed me a screenshot already, and it already is impressive. It's just crazy.
Nice.
And then Michael, I want him to come on. Again in April. I'm seeing if he has some time the first week of April.
Shout out to Michael. He's in the chat right now.
What up? What up? How's it going, bro? But yeah, and then you too, man. I gotta mess with you one day. I want you to give me a quick tip one of these weeks whenever you feel like you're ready. so that I could you could walk me through it if you want. You could tell me, like, I'll be your hands if you want to walk me through it, or we could share a screen, whatever's easier for you.
Nice.
But I'm always up to take requests too, whatever you want to check out.
Damn.
All right, dude. So what's up? Anything else on there? Did you remember from the week that you want to talk about, or that's it?
That's pretty much it. That covers it all, really.
All right,
For the
cool.
most part.
So next week we're gonna jump into Photoshop.
Nice.
So we've been doing, this week was Illustrator. That's why I did 3D and Illustrator. I'm gonna break away from the 3D stuff for a bit.
All right.
It's been a lot of 3D for a minute, but somebody, shout out to Blue Code. They follow me on YouTube, and they were talking about they would love to see a video on animated GIFs in Adobe Photoshop.
Ooh.
And that's really cool because I used to use Photoshop for animated GIFs, but back in the day when there was a thing called Image Ready. Do you remember that?
Yes. Wait, is that the?
So, like, I don't know if you can see my screen, dude, but, like, Image Ready used to live inside of Photoshop. And on the Tools panel, I think it was on the bottom, you would click a button and it would
Expand at the
launch.
bottom?
Yeah. Ah, there goes Michael. What's up? Dude, my bad. I didn't even have the chat up this time because I was so focused on this. Oh man. But anyway, yeah. So I want to talk about animated GIFs. It's something that I used to do in Photoshop a long time ago. And then, like, yeah, anytime somebody hits me up on my YouTube channel, wanted to see a video on something, I'll make sure to throw up a video on it. So make sure you follow me on my YouTube channel. Hit that subscribe thing. Yeah, man. All right, bro. So we're gonna go ahead and close it out. We'll keep it a short one. Say goodbye to everybody, bro.
Yeah.
All right,
Bye.
y'all.
Bye.
Every
Time to get
Wednesday.
some tacos, bro.
Yeah, we're gonna get some tacos, man.
Yes. Yes. That's what I like to hear.